Hey guys, welcome back to Balls Fan TV, and today we're going to be doing the match preview for our game against Paok tomorrow evening at the Aviva. Big game. We're testing ourselves against a very good side, one of the best teams in Greece. Finished second in the Greek league last year. I think they finished somewhere off the top though. To be fair, they finished a good few points behind Olympiacos at the top. But there's no denying that they're a very good team. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But firstly, we'll quickly just touch on the Doodle Lounge match. Very good win. Obviously, it wasn't going to be easy going into the game, but I don't think many people were expecting us to win by a 3 goal margin. It was a game where Doodle Lounge had a lot of the ball, but he just couldn't really break us down. We hit them on the counter for the third goal, especially. It was a counter attacking performance. We took our chances when he came to them, when he came to us, and we won the game 3-0 in a very good fashion. And we're through to the next round now. We play a very good Paok team. We have got some good players. Obviously, they've got players who have played for big clubs like Shinji Kagawa. He used to play for Man United and Borussia Dortmund. They got a winger called Christos Tzozolis or something like that. I don't know. I can't really pronounce his name. I could have completely butchered that, but he's meant to be a very good player. He's only 19 years of age, so he's a very talented young player. He's been linked with some big clubs, likes of Juventus, Man United. This week, I think I've seen a report linking him with Norwich for 17 million uh, pounds. So he definitely has a bit about him. They've got other players like Nelson Oliveira, who's a good striker. He's played with Swansea and Norwich in the Premier League in the past, and um, he's been capped 17 times by his national team, Portugal. So he definitely has something about him. They've got another striker who's Polish. I can't really remember his name now, but he's a very good striker. He scores goals. They've got a Brazilian lad in midfield. I think his name's like Gustavo or Gusto or something like that. He's meant to be very good. They've got some great players. They're a good team. They play at a high level. They play at a decent level, as I mentioned. It's going to be very, very hard. But I've no doubt that they'll go out there and they'll try their best. They'll try and uh, create chances, and they'll do their best. Defend, try, um, nullify their threats, and we'll just see what happens. Obviously, we've gone through 2 rounds now, which is very good. They weren't. I know the two teams we played. You know, Stjarnan especially maybe were probably maybe not a lot better than them, but were probably a good bit uh, better than them quality wise, maybe with the players we have on the pitch and players we had going forward. I think Stjarnan were a bit more of a defensive team. Maybe he had good defense, but he just didn't have the attack that could break us down. Um, yeah, but I think it was kind of the opposite with um the other lines. He had a decent attack, but they didn't. They had a decent attack, but they couldn't break us down. But I think defensively they were poor for the goals. Um, but Pauk are going to be a lot better than Sterling and the other lines were. Um, but this is a big opportunity for a lot of our players to show what they're all about as well. Um, Georgie Kelly, there's been talk about, is he going to be, can he be included in the Ireland squads in the future? These are the type of games that he has to prove himself in. If he, is he good enough? He has to prove himself. And if he's able to prove himself at this level against a good side like Pauk, and he's able to score a goal or something like that, or put in a good performance, then there's your answer. He's definitely good enough. Then players like Dawson the boy as well, who I'm sure scouts will be watching. Uh, People from other clubs will be watching him, and if he's able to perform against a team like Pauk, then that definitely puts him in that puts him in other teams' minds as a player that can definitely be one for the future. Um, I'm sure a lot of clubs in England will be looking at him. But in terms of the lineup, I'm gonna go with Talbot and goal. No questions asked there really. Lyons at right back. Kieran Kelly and Rob Cornwall as centre back. Left back, I'm gonna go with Anto Breslin just maybe because of his better. I think he's probably a better defender than Wilson. Wilson's probably better going forward, but I think this is maybe more of a game where we try maybe hit them on the counter attack more. Try sit back, absorb the pressure, hit them on the counter attack. So I think Breslin would probably suit this game more than Wilson would. Uh, Midfield, I'm gonna go with Buckley, Devoy and Ross Tierney, and then I'm going to go for a front three of Georgie Kelly, Yali Coote, and Liam Burr. Um, you know, listen, it would give us every chance. If who knows, like stranger things have happened in football. Um, but it's going to be very difficult. No, I'm sure the lads will give it their all, as we mentioned. Um, but it's going to be so hard. My score prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Paok. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they can prove us wrong, get a draw or a 1-0 win or something like that, pull something out the bag. You know, take it to Greece then and see what happens. But I just can't see it, to be honest. I think these are different level really to us. All the pressure's on Paok to come and win this game and win it well, even, the pressure's on them to come and win it. We've nothing to lose heading into this game. Just go out there, have fun, try our best, and we'll see what happens. So that's where I'm going to end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking heading into the game, comment down below your score predictions, and I'll see you next one.